Hey, welcome to Did You Know? Today, we're diving into some wild animal facts and debunking some of the oldest myths you've probably believed your entire life. From mice and cheese to the way flamingos stand, prepare to be amazed by what you're about to learn. The image of a mouse with its nose buried in a wedge of cheese is a familiar one. But in the wild, mice are far more likely to seek out seeds, grains, and fruits. This misconception likely arose from the days when food storage was less sophisticated. Studies show mice prefer sweeter foods like chocolate or peanut butter. So, while a mouse might nibble on cheese, it's more likely to indulge in a sugary snack if given the choice. The myth of the cheese-loving mouse is just that, a myth. Flamingos stand on one leg, their pink plumage a striking contrast to the blue water. It's believed they do this to conserve heat, but the truth is more practical. Flamingos stand on one leg for stability, not warmth. Their unique anatomy allows them to lock their leg joints in place, requiring minimal effort. This energy conservation is crucial, allowing them to focus on feeding, preening, and socializing. So, the next time you see a flamingo balancing on one leg, remember it's a brilliant adaptation. The image of an ostrich burying its head in the sand is a comical one, but entirely false. Ostriches are equipped with powerful legs and sharp claws, capable of delivering a formidable kick. When faced with a threat, they flee, reaching speeds of up to 43 miles per hour. They lower their heads to the ground for several reasons, none of which involve hiding. The myth of the head-burying ostrich is a reminder that even the most outlandish tales can take root in our imagination. The blue whale, a majestic giant, is a creature of immense size and power. It's easy to imagine them swallowing entire schools of fish in a single gulp. However, their primary food source is krill, tiny crustaceans. They feed by engulfing massive mouthfuls of water, filtering out the krill through baleen plates. While a blue whale could easily swallow a human whole, their throat isn't designed for large prey. The image of a blue whale swallowing a school bus might make for a good movie scene, but it's simply not possible. Across the scorching desert sands, camels lumber, their iconic humps silhouetted against the setting sun. It's a common belief that these humps store water, but this is a misconception. Camel humps are actually reservoirs of fat, not water. These fat reserves serve as a source of energy and insulation. When a camel metabolizes the fat, it releases energy and water as byproducts. While camels don't store water in their humps, they are incredibly efficient at conserving it. The anteater, with its long snout and sticky tongue, is perfectly adapted to its diet of ants and termites. It's easy to imagine them using their noses like vacuums, but the reality is more fascinating. Anteaters locate their prey using their keen sense of smell, but their noses are not involved in feeding. They rely on their incredibly long and sticky tongues, which can extend up to 2 feet. An anteater can flick its tongue up to 160 times per minute, lapping up insects with astonishing speed. In the realm of prehistoric predators, Tyrannosaurus rex reigns supreme. A popular myth suggests that standing still could render you invisible to this apex predator. However, this couldn't be further from the truth. Fossil evidence suggests that Tyrannosaurus rex possessed exceptional vision, far superior to that of humans. Its eyes provided it with excellent depth perception, similar to modern-day birds of prey. Standing still in the presence of a Tyrannosaurus rex is unlikely to be an effective survival strategy. Owls, with their haunting calls and piercing gazes, have long been associated with wisdom and mystery. Their ability to turn their heads almost completely around is legendary, but slightly exaggerated. Owls can rotate their heads an astonishing 270 degrees in each direction. This flexibility is due to anatomical adaptations. including extra vertebrae and a specialized blood vessel system. While they may not spin their heads like a top, their head-turning abilities are still a sight to behold. Butterflies, with their delicate wings, are a symbol of beauty and fragility. A common misconception is that touching their wings will damage their delicate scales. While butterfly wings are covered in tiny scales, these scales are constantly being shed and replenished. Touching a butterfly's wing may remove a few scales, but it's unlikely to cause significant damage. The best way to appreciate these creatures is to observe them from a distance, marveling at their beauty without interfering. Under the silvery glow of the moon, a lone wolf howls its cry echoing through the night. This iconic image has led to the belief that wolves howl at the moon. However, wolves howl for a variety of reasons, primarily communication. They howl to rally pack members, warn rivals, and establish territory. Howling at night allows the sound to travel further, as there is less atmospheric interference. Wolves may also point their noses upwards while howling to project the sound more effectively. And there you have it, 10 animal myths busted. Which one surprised you the most? Be sure to let us know in the comments, and if you want more mind-blowing facts, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss an episode of Did You Know?